G'day, welcome to your last kitchen sink episode before Christmas and maybe New Year, depends what I'm up to, but it's Christmassy. You feeling Christmassy? We've got some kitchen Christmassy sink stuff going on, and remember, around Christmas time, be safe around the kitchen sink. Christmas and New Year's, a lot happens around the kitchen sink, which in later years you might think back on and think, I wish I'd worn gloves. That water gets hot, washing up wine glasses, all those kind of things. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's get straight into the results of the last round for whichever grade you were in. So here we are. We are going to go backwards from Division 7 up to Division 4. We're going to start with Division number 7, and here we go. First game, USC defeated Palmwoods. USC, 6 for 256 declared, and Palmwoods, 125. With the bat for USC, T. Morris, 100 not out. I wonder if they were waiting for him to get that and then they declared. C. Moore, 38. H. C. Moore, 34. J.J. Ward, 27 not out. Great job. Palmwoods with the bat, A. Morrissey, 39 not out. T. Hodges, 39. D. Dunbar bowling for USC, 3 for 15. A. Dunbar, 2 for 12. And C. Moore, 2 for 31. And Palmwoods had a cheeky little second innings, 3 for 91. And the bowling amongst that was C. Moore, 2 for 76 for USC. Next game, we got Caboolture defeated by Yandina. Yandina, 2 for 67, chased down Caboolture's 65. Yandina, I've got nothing in there for you with the batting words. Used them. Good one. Maybe Max stole all my pretty words. Caboolture with the bat. I got nothing in there either. Bowling, however, for Yandina, GK Brill, 5 for 16. Good figures. 5 for... Nice work. B. Kretschmer, 3 for 22. And A. Cushion, with no joke thrown in there whatsoever. 2 for 16. Good work. Nice one. And the final game, Division 7, Waimea and Stanley River were defeated by Koroya Mundi. Koroya Mundi 185 and Waimea and Stanley River 166. Koroya Mundi with the bat, R Plant 47. S Payne 27. They did have a cheeky little second innings, 3 for 20. Nothing to report on that one. Waimea and Stanley River have no batting in there. Koroya Mundi with the ball, R Plant 4 for 35. Seemed to have a large double weekend there. And G Hetherington 2 for 49. That's Division 7. Let's go to Division number 6. Division 6. Division 6. Here we go. Nambour was defeated by Palmwoods. This is a game that goes back hundreds and hundreds of years, and I'm not just talking about how old everyone is. Palmwoods, 244 runs. And Nambour, 110 runs. And 5 for 55 in the second innings. The results that I do have in here, we've got bowling for Nambour, J. Edwards, 4 for 42. Good work, Jack. Drew Pitcher, 3 for 67. Aaron Braun still doing it all, 2 for 25. And Nambour with the bat, unfortunately, the only name I've got to read anything out about is Peter Cutter Miles. Cutter Miles loves a cut. If you've played against him, you'll know he loves a cut. Anywhere on the field. His wagon wheel goes all around, but it's all cuts. All cuts. 25 to him. Well done, Milesy. The retired Trumpy. Good stuff. All right, then. Caloundra in the next game defeated Tawantinoosa. Caloundra 6 for 244 and Tawantinoosa 83. Caloundra with the bat, M. Bell Chambers 80, D. Hill 76, C. Oakley 31 not out. Bowling for Tawantinoosa, F. Mayo 2 for 19. Tawantinoosa have no batting in there. Bowling for Caloundra, C. Williams 2 for 6. Nice. J. Elms 2 for 17 and D. Hill 2 for 17. Almost call yourself an all-rounder, Mr. Hill. Don't tell anyone. Next game, Coolum were defeated by USC. USC 4 for 380. Flip and 3 is too many runs. Too many runs. Who wants to field on a day like that? Considering there was some kind of magic coming out of the ground that stripped moisture from your face. With the bat, K. Laher, 117. H. Haran, 79. D. Warburton, 66. Not out. C. Baker, 51. And A. Timperley, 30. Coolum with the bat, P. Carts, 121. Nice work. A couple of centuries in this game. Congratulations to both of you. M. Atkinson, 64. R. Cowling, 51. M. Day, 33. Not out. Bowling for USC. A. Timperley, 3 for 43. D. Newcomb, 2 for 55. And the final game, Maroochydore came up against the Birmingham Yobbo Equines. It's close to Christmas. I've run them out. Really running out of them. They'll get the points for that. Moving on. Division number 5. First game, Caloundra were defeated by Yandina. Yandina 8 for 235 and Caloundra 130. Yandina with the bat. No results in there for Yandina. Bowling for Caloundra. A. Crawford 3 for 29. J. Mercer 2 for 32. Caloundra 130 runs. P. Ruck 50. Well done. It's a shame right before Christmas, Caloundra and Yandina, that I couldn't read out more of your results. Good job, Caloundra, though. Get your stuff. Next game, Mullaney defeated by Glasshouse. Glasshouse 9 for 291. Declared. Whew, that's a cheeky declaration, Levi Pierce. Mullaney 223. Glasshouse with the bat. JD Merritt 140 runs. Levi Pierce 25. If you've ever seen Levy bat, you'll know 25 is the equivalent to 140 runs for Levi. He would have batted 3.5 weeks for that. Good job. The wall is still standing. And 8 for 45 in their second innings because brain explosion. Who knows? Mullaney 223. Bowling for Glasshouse. JD Merritt 3 for 21. H. Brown 3 for 60. And Levi Pierce 2 for 31. And no notes to tell me about why his bowling figures were what they were. Although I did catch up with him yesterday and he was looking not only under the weather, he looked like the weather had picked him up, dug a hole, dropped him in it, and then jumped up and down on top of him. And then buried himself in the hole. Bury under the weather, Levi. Maroochydore in the next game defeated Koroyumundi. Maroochydore 131. Koroyumundi 104. Ah, this hurts to say. Maroochydore with the bat. Leroy Roundtree. 44 runs because who wants milestones? 50. No, not Leroy. His furry little face is up here on the wall under. Could have achieved something in my life, but couldn't be bothered. Well done for choking on just before another milestone. Well done, mate. P. Vanderlind, 35. Bowling for Koroyumundi. T. Evans, 3 for 16. Z. R. Murray, 3 for 41. J. A. Hall, 2 for 25. L. Harrison, 2 for 27. Koroyumundi with the bat got 104, and I've got no batting in there for them. Bowling for Maroochydore. K. Alistair, 4 for 39. Good job. T. Belt, 3 for 3. And B. Malander, 2 for 26. Next game, Tewantin defeated Burpengary. Tewantin Noosa, 9 for 293, declared. And Burpengary, 69 and 73. Tewantin Noosa with the bat. S. Gallagher, 146. Woo, nice score. E. Buxton, 31. B. Wright, 30. B. Lethberg bowling for Burpengary got 4 for 64. T. Brown, 2 for 20. And T. Tucker, 2 for 26. Burpengary with their 69, the bowling for Tewantin Noosa. S. Hill, 3 for 23. E. Buxton, 2 for 15. And then for their 73, the bowling for Tewantin Noosa. L. Anstey, 2 for 4. S. Gallagher, 2 for 11. And B. Shaw, 2 for 22. Nice, Richie. Well done. I thought we weren't going to get one this week. Congratulations. Well done, Shorey. Okay, let's go to division number 4, which is the Premier Division in world cricket. You know what? I wasn't going to tell anyone, but the test team, they follow Telestream TV, and they tune into the kitchen sink, and they were in such a rush to find out what happened in 4th grade, knocked India over in 2.5 days. You saw that happen, didn't you? Now you know why. 4th grade. 4th grade results. Yandina defeated Caboolture. Caboolture 56 in their first innings, and Yandina 4 for 59, knocked them over. Bowling for Yandina, M. Whisker 6 for 24, S.W. Holt 2 for 17. That's all she wrote. Not a lot of runs to play with there, so not a lot of milestones to check off. Good win for Yandina. The next game, USC drew with Coolum. They got play in on week 1, where USC were bowled out for 99, and Coolum were 1 for 31 at stumps. And then week 2, there was some very localised flooding, which meant they couldn't get on and play on the swamp there at USC. I can tell you, bowling for Coolum, CA Storm 3 for 18. The CA Storm because it washed it. GC Weir 3 for 29, and P McNamara 2 for 26 because he does everything pretty much. He was probably batting at the time when stumps came as well. Moving on to the next game. Oh no, I've waited 2 days for these results to come in from Maroochydore. Well done. Maroochydore 5 for 198 defeated Landsborough 8 for 195. Maroochydore with the bat, M. Preston 64, P. Macaulay 47, A. Tong 25. Preston, Macaulay, Tong. Sounds like a roll call at the Idiots Academy, doesn't it? Landsborough 8 for 195. The only bowling I've got is Maroochydore there. J. Clark 2 for 19. Moving on to the next game. Palmwoods defeated the unheralded greatest team in Division 4 without the results, Nambour. Palmwoods 3 for 141 declared. Seems like a strange total, you think. That's because Nambour got 140. And then Palmwoods got one more and declared. Cheeky. Nambour also had a second bat. 9 for 202 declared. Take that, Palmwoods. And then Palmwoods had a bat. 6 for 106 and closed up shop. So let's go through some of the stuff, shall we? Nambour, first innings. G. Lanham. I've heard he's in a rut of good form. A vein of good form. So look out in the new year. Big word on this young fella, I've heard. Another young fella, Dickie Bambling, 30. Luckily, it was being played at Palmwoods right next to the retirement village, so Dickie's got a gate built in, just wandered through and stepped on the field. And Nathaniel Robinson, the dashing Nathaniel Robinson, 25 not out, looking more cricket than anyone else in the team. Bowling for Palmwoods, and you won't need to check your ears while I go through all of this because it's going to sound similar. J. Robson, 3 for 18. B. Robson, 3 for 35. Matty Farmer, 2 for 17. And L. Robson, 2 for 31. Palmwoods, they were 3 for 141 declared. J. Smith, 59. MJ Ryan, 27. Nambour, second innings, 9 for 202 declared. That young G. Lanham fellow again, 39 runs. T. Vale, Tyson, nice one, 36 runs. Curtis Saker, using Davey Warner's bat and bludgeoning it around like Davey Warner as well. Candice would be proud of that bat. He got 32. And then the bowling, check your ears. J. Robson, 3 for 28. L. Robson, 3 for 32. B. Robson, 3 for 57. I can tell you, Brian Robson, he was bowling chin music both weeks of that game. Off a good length. Look out if you're coming up against Brian in the future. He's a demon, I tell you. Palmwoods, second inning, 6 for 106. B. Briggs, 32 not out. L. Robson, 26. And bowling for Nambour, Alex Axel Goodens, 2 for 6. Always inexpensive. That wraps up the final game. Was played at Briggs Park, where, interestingly enough, haven't seen a dry wicket there in about 15 years. It really holds moisture well, even in a drought. Interesting. We should maybe send some of that moisture out west. Be a good idea. That wraps it up for this little kitchen sink. For our little group, I'd like to, on behalf of myself and Max and everyone else involved with Telestream TV, wish you a very Merry Christmas. And it's got to be a better New Year, surely. Surely. Have fun, stay safe, and we'll see you about the place. This is Lanno. Gonski! And out. Subscribe. Ring the bell. Do the other things. You know, the YouTube stuff. Leave comments. Did I say subscribe? Do that. Other than that, I don't know what's going on. It's a pretty good note to leave it on. Bye-bye.